Hey guys, this is Gossip Girl from Take My Money Now, and today's video is going to be my top recommendations for Take My Money Now. If you're new to my channel or if you haven't been around for a while, then you probably don't know I have a small retail platform hosted on Facebook called Take My Money Now. It's a small retail business where I act as your personal shopper and buy whatever you want me to buy for you from China and deliver it to Pakistan. We only make seasonal deliveries, as in we deliver 2 or 3 times during the year. We are not taking constant deliveries, but right now we are open to taking orders and we are making a delivery to Pakistan by August. So if you make an order right now, you'll be able to get your hands on it by the second week of August. And I thought it was a great time to actually talk about some of the products that I would personally recommend. When I came to China, I was in for a surprise. Growing up in Pakistan, for me, made in China was synonymous to something that's cheap or not well made. When I came to China, I realized I couldn't be more wrong. I was touching the kind of fabric I hadn't seen in US, UK, anywhere else in the world. I was looking at makeup and playing with makeup that was giving my own high-end makeup from America a run for its money. That's when I decided I wanted to share these awesome products with my people back home and maybe change their perception about what it's like for products to be made in China. The thing about China is you can find products that are dirt cheap, maybe replicas of some really high-end designer products, all the way to luxury Chinese products that put luxury Western products to shame. And then there is a plethora of products in between. Me and my husband are self-proclaimed experts when it comes to finding the happy medium. These are products that are excellent quality for very reasonable money. I'm not going to call them affordable because affordable means different things to different people, but I will tell you this. All of these products that I'll be recommending today deliver excellent value for money. When you put avid shoppers and shopaholics like myself and my husband in a country like China, it's not good news for our wallets. We are early adopters. We like buying things as they come out. We like testing new things. We love playing with products that appear gimmicky, and we want to check out if they are actually gimmicky or they're actually excellent products. And so over the last 3 years, we've tested out hundreds, if not thousands of products. At Take My Money Now, we take pride in the fact that we are not only bringing these underhyped, unsung products to limelight, but we are also sharing our experiences, and we are very honest about it. I cannot tell you how many times someone has asked me about a product and I've told them not to buy it because it's not worth their money. I've tried these products, I've tried many products, and I can tell you what is and is not worth your money. And I'm not gonna shy away from the truth or tell a lie just to make a quick buck. The reviews on Take My Money Now's official page are a testament to just that. So today I'm going to talk about products that are absolutely worth your money. In today's video, I'm going to talk about miscellaneous stuff. Some of this is house stuff, some of this is cleaning stuff. Some of these are things my husband recommended, so they'll make great gifts for the men in your lives. Or some of these would make great gifts for the women in your lives as well. And some of these products are just that, miscellaneous. I have no better way to categorize them. So today's video is going to be these miscellaneous products. In part 2 of this video, I'll be talking about all things beauty. So I'll be recommending makeup, skincare, beauty, tools, stuff like that. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the video since we have a ton of products to talk about. But before we get into the video, you know what to do. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you care. Alright, so before we get into each individual product, just a couple of things that I wanted to mention before going into it. First and foremost, I'll be uploading an album to my Facebook page, and I'll link that album down below, where I'll be posting pictures of all of these products in all of their different versions and sizes and designs along with their price. Other than that, I'll be writing the ordering procedure, how much advance you'll have to pay, our money back guarantee, all of those different things, and that information will also be put into the description box of that album. Secondly, because there are just so many products that I want to talk about right now, I won't go in depth into them, but if for some product you really want an in-depth review and you want to really see how those products work, then you'll have to leave comments below for me to do individual videos on them. Thirdly, some of these products I have right here in front of me, so I'll be able to show you. Some other products I don't have right now, but I've used them in the past and I know how they work. So things like that, I will be just showing you either pictures or videos in this video as I'm talking about them. So you'll see how they're working in action. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those were a few things that I just wanted to mention before going into the video. Alright, so let's first talk about this. This is probably the coolest product that I'll be talking about today, and also the most expensive, for good reason. This is an eye massager. It's called E-Spa, and this will run you about 12,000 Pakistani rupees. This will make such a nice gift for your mom, for your dad, for your husband, for anyone in your life who has to stare at a computer screen from 9 to 5. That can take a toll on your eyes. I've had that job and I know it can take a toll on your eyes. And so something like this is really rejuvenating. Just 20 minutes of this and you'll feel so much better. So let me just quickly explain how this actually works. When you turn it on, this area that actually comes in contact with the eyes, the temples, and all of those areas, this area has air bags in it that will inflate or deflate accordingly according to the different pressure points, and it will almost feel like someone is actually massaging your head. Also, there's a slight heat sensation, which isn't too bad. It actually helps a lot with relaxing your eyes and rejuvenating them. Also, there is the sound system in here that will make you feel like you are in a 3D environment with that exact sound. Right now, I think if I turn it on, you'll be able to listen to waterfall. Yeah, so overall, I feel like this is such a nice gift for absolutely anyone, even yourself. Also, you can change music files in here. You do get a USB cable that is used to charge this, but also you can use it to transfer files. It doesn't have a lot of capacity, but I mean for about 10 to 15 music files, you're totally good. Right now, it comes with different Chinese kind of musics, but you can totally add something that's your taste. Personally, I love to listening to some kind of hypnosis while I'm using this, and that just really deeply relaxes me. So again, this is such a nice gift, a little pricey, but I feel like worth every single penny. A wonderful gift for someone who is having a stressful day at work. Just 20 minutes of a power nap using this, and they'll feel like it's a brand new day and they'll be ready to take on the world. Alright, so the second product that I'll be recommending today is something that I don't have right now. It's downstairs installed in my car. It's a magnetic holder for your phone or other devices for your car. These are extremely popular here in China. Everyone has one installed in their cars because almost everyone is using a navigation system while they are driving. And these are extremely good, well-built, strong magnetic holders that would not come crashing down. Your phone's extremely secure on them. And I'm sure if you're looking in the right places in Pakistan, maybe you'll be able to find them there as well. But I'm also sure that you won't be able to get qualities half as good as what you can get here in China, because the competition here is intense. A lot of companies are making them, and in competition of one another, they're making great ones. So yeah, that's my second recommendation. The third item that I would like to recommend is a lifesaver for someone living in a small space. These are installable shelves that you can install in any cabinet and make different partitions. When you're living in a small space, you really want to make sure that you're using all the vertical space that you have and not using as much of the horizontal space or the space in depth. And cabinets can be sometimes wasteful of the space. Unless you're stacking clothes, which are easy to stack on top of one another, you're really just going to put some products on the surface of your cabinet and all of that space on top of it would be wasted. Something like this is super convenient because it adds another layer to your already existing cabinet. And the way that these install themselves or attach themselves to the sides of your cupboards, it's so secure that you can absolutely put anything on top of them. I love these, and I have these installed all over my home in my makeup cabinets. Makeup organizers filled with makeup are pretty heavy, and I've had these installed for over a year with no problem. Makeup is not as heavy as dishes and crockery and plates, and I have these installed in almost every cabinet of my kitchen, and they've been working just fine. They come in different colors as well as different lengths and widths, and of course different prices. I'll have all of that information linked in the album that I have linked down below. Up next, I would recommend you get some phone and tablet cases for your phones and tablets. All of these that I'm holding right now are cases for my iPhone 10. Of course, if you have a different phone that you're looking for a case for, you can totally send us a message on Take My Money Now and we can look for cases for you. But basically, when it comes to phone cases, sky is the limit. You can just get so many different kinds of cases from here in China. From something that's really sleek and decent, this looks like a Burberry pattern, to something that's really loud, really holographic kind of stuff going on here. My husband bought me this really red one to replicate the red iPhone 8 or 7. I don't know which one was it. Then I got this one. This has a really nice marble pattern to it. Really nice as well. Some glitter infused into the case as well. And then this is one of my favorites because it's very useful. These come with this little attachment. I don't know what these are called. Are these called pop sockets? I don't know why I think these are called pop sockets. But anyways, they make angling your phone when you're putting it down on a desk really, really easy. They make holding your phone really easy as well. So I really like these. And then the one that I have on my phone right now is the most childish phone case you'll ever see, but it features my favorite movie growing up. These are all the characters from the movie Monsters Incorporated. And I just fell in love with this case when I looked at it for the first time. So basically what I'm trying to say is the variety of phone cases that you can get here in China is unlimited. So obviously that is one of the first things that I'll recommend you order from Take My Money Now. Alright, so these next two products that I'm going to talk about, they serve a common purpose, but they're both very different and they have different uses for them, and I love them both. Again, I have these installed everywhere in my home. They're nothing out of this world, and you're probably like, why are we talking about these? These are just hooks. These are surface hooks. That's it. Nothing special about these. But you're wrong. There is something very special about these. I'm sure growing up you've seen some version of surface hooks throughout your life, but these are different. The kind of adhesive that they have on the back is ridiculously powerful. This little guy can hold up to 2 of those giant water bottles that you put on your dispenser. It can totally bear the weight of those 2. So you can totally use these for heavy duty kind of things if you apply these on the right recommended kind of surface in the right recommended kind of way. You don't have to worry about even the heaviest of items come falling down. I have these installed in my bathroom where I have a fixture that has all of my shampoos, conditioners, hair masks, all of those ridiculous things that weigh too much. So I have this installed for 2 years now and it hasn't come crashing down yet on me. I love these. I don't ever have to drill a hole into any of my walls anymore, and I love that. The only thing with these is you will not be able to use them on a regular wall, as in the one that has paint and cement on it, because when you try to take it off, it will take some of that paint off with it because it's so strong on the back here, which is why I wouldn't recommend it to be used on regular walls, which is where the 3M tapes come in. Again, 3M tapes is not something out of this world. It's not something you've never heard of in your life. But again, you can find them in all different shapes here in China, in all different sizes, in the best quality imaginable. And so I do highly recommend these as well. The 3M tape I can best describe as a super strong double-sided tape. And these come in really handy when you're trying to paste something on a regular wall. For example, a painting, a picture frame, anything like that. And you don't want to work with something like this, or you don't want to drill a hole into your wall. Something like this is super convenient there. But these are super strong and they are so versatile. You can use them in so many different ways. My favorite way to use these is actually paste them on the back of extensions, you know, your regular electric extensions. And I just stick them to the side of my bed or the side of the table. That way I don't have a plethora of wires hanging around on the floor collecting dust and all of that. So it makes everything look really neat and organized if you really stick those things where you know you're always going to need them and use them. So again, something so very basic, but I feel like it was worth talking about because it makes one of the biggest differences in your home, and I love to work with these almost everywhere. Speaking of putting things on a wall, I would like to now recommend you get birthday decorations from China. I know there are now companies surfacing that will really make event organization really easy for you, but if you're not up for a very big party, you just want to DIY a surprise for a loved one, you can just order different packs of birthday decorations from China from Take My Money Now. They're all very unique, very different. You don't find these very easily available in Pakistan. If you do, they're pretty expensive there. So I do highly recommend them. Every year for my husband's birthday, I love decorating my home with all of these different kinds of birthday decorations. They're nice, they're decent, they look beautiful, and they make someone feel special. So I love these and I would highly recommend you check them out. Obviously, you'll be able to see all of those options and price details and all of those things in the pictures in the album linked below. Up next, I would like to recommend you get some stationery from China. I don't have that many things to show you right now, but I will be inserting pictures. But the stationery in China is so good. I have always been obsessed with unique, nice looking stationery. I graduated 6 years ago and I always keep finding an excuse to buy a new diary, a new notebook. Sometimes I tell myself I'm gonna write recipes. Even though, let's be honest, all of my recipes are saved here on my phone. I have these nice apps where I save all of my recipes. If someone asks me, I'm like, here, I just emailed it to you. So I don't need a pen and a paper anymore, but I love these nice cute little diaries and notebooks that I see everywhere here in China, and I'm obsessed with them, and they're just so cute and delicate and beautiful that they are hard to resist. Some of these diaries that I'll be posting pictures of here on the screen will make great gifts for the men and women in your life, or even for yourself, because they have nice placeholders for your tablet, for phone, for your pen, different other things that you'll be needing if you're a working woman or man. So I definitely recommend checking out some of this stationery that I have linked in the album below. Other than that, wallets are also a great option for men and for women. Everywhere else I've been in the world, I haven't been able to find wallets that are as well made as those that I find here in China. So definitely check out the wallets as well. Great quality, sturdy material. They're just absolutely beautiful to look at as well, and I definitely highly recommend them. Up next, I would like to recommend one of my favorite cleaning tools, a microfiber cloth. And this is something that I feel like is now very easily available in Pakistan. But again, the reason I'm sharing these is because of the variety that you can get from Take My Money Now, as well as the quality. A good microfiber cloth is a cleaning lady's best friend. I know we come from Pakistan where we work with old t-shirts and old towels and make them our cleaning tools. But trust me, one of the biggest secrets that I've learned to a cleaner and more organized home is to have the right tools. If you have the right tools, you'll make cleaning quick, efficient, and kind of fun too. And one of my favorite cleaning tools of all time is a microfiber cloth. Microfiber cloths are excellent at picking up all of the moisture, all of the gunk. They're designed in a way, the fiber is cut in a way that it really holds on and picks up almost everything from a surface. But all microfiber cloths are not made equal. You need a good microfiber cloth, and if you really take care of your microfiber cloths, you'll be able to use them for up to 500 uses. But you get different kinds of microfiber cloths. These are just an all-purpose kind of microfiber cloth that you'll use just for your dusting instead of a t-shirt. Now, like I said, I'm sure you can easily find good quality microfiber cloths at any departmental store in Pakistan as well. But just to make sure you're getting a really good quality microfiber cloth, there are two things that you can do. First of all, your microfiber cloth has to have a nice weight to it. That is the first indicator that it's a good quality microfiber. If it's very lightweight, it's probably not a good microfiber cloth. Secondly, you have to hold it to a light source like this, and if light passes through it, for example, there's a ring light right in front of me. If you can see through this microfiber, which I'm sure you cannot, then it means it's a really high quality microfiber. Otherwise, it's not. So that one is a journal purpose microfiber cloth. I love to dust around my home with that one. Then this is a flat one. This will really pick up everything but cannot hold on to anything because it's flat and does not have fabric coming out of it. These are great for glass surfaces, for your crockery. Because of its inability to hold on to any gunk or dust, you can go in and clean any glass surface with it and be sure that there won't be any scratches there. Then there are these double-sided plush kind of microfiber cloths that you can use for heavy duty kind of thing. If you have a very big spill, you can clean that up with it. That is really going to hold a lot of weight and a lot of water in it. So then there are those, and my favorite ones are these waffle weave microfiber cloths. They make great dish towels. So again, because I work with a small kitchen, I really don't have a lot of space to put my washed dishes in. I can dry an entire dish rack worth of dishes with just one of these waffle weave towels because its absorption properties are off the roof. I also love these to wrap around my hair after I come out of a shower, and just in 10 minutes my hair are ready to be air dried. I for one am obsessed with microfiber cloths, and it's a worthy investment. If you buy them once and if you really take care of them, you'll have them for at least 2-3 years. So yeah, I love them and I would highly recommend you check them out as well. Up next, I would like to recommend these tap extensions. If you go to a bathroom supply store in Pakistan, maybe you'll be able to find some of these there as well. But some of these that I find here in China, I just love so much that I had to talk about them and share them with you guys as well. They come in different kinds and they do different things. This one is a pretty basic one. It just has a rotating head. So instead of your tap in the sink just having a static place of its own, you can have this rotate a little bit. It does have a little more flexibility. That way you're able to access more area with water. Secondly, you can push this part of it down and it can interchange between a shower and a normal stream of water. A shower typically uses lesser water, and I feel like we really have to be more careful when using water in the kitchen. That is where I feel like we waste the most water, which is why I think it's important for you, even if you don't do your dishes yourself, it's important for you to install something like this and tell the maids in your home to be also more responsible when it comes to using water in the kitchen. This one is also pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's just a little more flexible. You do get more flexibility with it. You'll be able to reach and access more parts of your sink, maybe some parts of your shelf on the sides of the sink as well if you're trying to wash it. And instead of this pulling down, it just has a button over here that clicks, and again it interchanges between a shower and a regular stream of water. So these, I feel like, again, very essential for the home, a little socially responsible as well, and just makes cleaning the sink and the areas around the sink a lot easier. Alright, so I have 2 more kitchen related products. I cannot show them right now. So first of all, you need to have a silicone rolling pin in your life. If you're teaching someone how to make roti, if you're learning how to make roti, if you have a teenage daughter that you would like to teach how to make roti, you need to have a silicone rolling pin. When I learned how to make roti, I struggled because I was using a wooden rolling pin. And especially here in China, I live in a very, very humid place. So it was porous, it would grow mold, and I just had to throw away, I think, 3 rolling pins in that process. And my roti would always stick to the rolling pin and it wouldn't really rotate as it's supposed to rotate and all of that. But my life became so much easier when I bought this silicone rolling pin. I've gifted this rolling pin to so many people back in Pakistan, and it's a weird gift, I know. But you can ask any one of them and they'll love it because it just makes making roti so much easier, so much hassle-free. You don't have to worry about roti getting stuck everywhere. It's just a gift to yourself. Trust me, you need this in your life. Secondly, you also need a splatter guard. Again, I'm sure you can find it somewhere in Pakistan if you know where to look for it, but you need a splatter guard in the kitchen. It can protect you from weird, all of a sudden kind of oil spills. It can also protect your shelf on the kitchen from all the splashes and splatter of solvent on the sides of your stove. So I really like splatter guards. Again, they make my life easier, and I feel like everyone who works in the kitchen deserves to have their life made easier. So again, you need to have a splatter guard in your life. Doesn't matter if you order it from Take My Money Now or if you can find it in Pakistan. Good for you. Go ahead, buy one for yourself because it's just gonna make your kitchen life a lot easier. The last and final product that I'll be recommending today is just this nice little ceramic aromatherapy mechanism. Of course, you can use a humidifier if you have one at home as aromatherapy machine, or you can actually find and buy an actual aromatherapy machine as well. But this is something that is just an enhancement. It doesn't have to be a very expensive solution for that. It just makes your home smell really, really nice. And so I like this option. It's a lot more affordable, it's cheaper, and it also acts as a little bit of a decoration piece as well because you need to light up a tea light candle here on the bottom section. And because these ceramic jars come up with different patterns, this one has small flowers made on it. It does light up, and in dark it does look very, very beautiful because that pattern kind of lights up on the wall behind, if that makes any sense. But anyways, just on this bowl you're gonna add a little bit of water, then a couple of drops of essential oil. My favorite scents are lavender, and even though I don't really like fruity scents, but I feel like some citrusy scents like lime, lemongrass, orange, those kinds of essential oils also add such a nice refreshing feel to your overall home that I feel like it's worth it spending a little money to make your home smell good. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it. I think I recommended 15 products today. These are products I've tried, tested, and I believe in. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful, especially if you were looking to place an order with Take My Money Now during our next shipment. All the other details will be available on our Facebook page. You can totally contact us there. The link to my Facebook page is always linked in my description box below. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.